please use the Zoom hand raise feature. First question from Michael at Upcomer.
Hi, commiserations of the loss. This will be for Angel.
Mm.
What do you think of your team's performance as a whole, making top 4 in this single elim tournament to start off the year?
I'm not disappointed right now. I would say it like this. We tested a lot of stuff. We played all the maps. We now know what we need to work on. To be honest, I would be more scared if we would win the tournament. It would be much harder to work like further. Now we clearly understand. We have a lot of things to work on, and we have a good example of what to do.
Thank you. Next question from Adarsh Sportskita.
My questions for Doom Bros. We didn't see Navi pick up Harbor even a single time throughout the tournament. Was that something you were saving for the grand finals, or was the team just not comfortable with the agent yet?
I feel Harbor isn't that strong, in my opinion. Obviously, it has its use cases, but I think you show it once, it works really well, and you show it twice, and it's gonna work like 50% worse. So for us, we're just focused on having good comps, having the fundamentals, playing this first tournament to go through every scenario possible, winning, losing, playing all maps. So we accomplished our goals, but that doesn't mean that there won't be any Harbor in the future, right? But for this tournament, I don't think he was that strong.
All right, thank you.
Next question from Kushal at Sportskita.
Hey guys, my question would be for Shigetsu. I would like to ask, despite an early lead on Fracture, Fnatic were pretty quick to close the gap. What was the most challenging aspect for Navi to catch up Fnatic's score lead on all 3 maps?
Sorry, I didn't
What was the
understand.
most challenging part playing Fnatic?
Hard part?
Yeah.
I'm not sure that it was like hard part. Like, we were confident that we win. I don't know.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Next question from Star Factory Sons of KS.
Hey,
Hello.
Yo, bro.
Hi guys, nice to meet you.
nice to meet you.
My question is for Angel.
Mhm.
Yuli Camina sends his regards. Unfortunately,
Wait. Start from the start. Again, I didn't understood the start.
Sorry, Iglu sends his regards for you and the team. Unfortunately, due to health reason, he was unable to attend. Despite the series ending 3-0, you had opportunities to win any given map. Do you believe that Fnatic was superior in any aspect as a team, or do you think that you made mistake at some point?
I felt they were just better today. We did the mistakes we shouldn't do. We played not the way I expected us to do. So they was just better, but only today.
Thank you. God bless you.
God bless you too.
Thank you. Next question from Diogo VLRGG.
Thanks. This is for Doom Bros. You guys look pretty uncharacteristic out there today. Angel was just talking about a lot of mistakes you made, things that should have happened that didn't. What do you think was the biggest factor in today's loss?
I mean, I feel we had, if I'm going to be honest, a really bad day. Obviously, in a single lim tournament, you can't have a bad day or you will get eliminated like today. I think it happens to every team. We did some mistakes and some small details that were lacking, and all these small details add up and you lose rounds you shouldn't lose. In my opinion, if we played our real game right, I think it would be at least 2-1. But it happens, you know, it's part of a team, it's part of learning. For me, I'm just happy we get to go through like everything, both winning, both losing, having close games, having bad days, having good days. So we're just setting us up for a good future and for the rest of the year. But yeah, today was very, let's say, not up to our standard, which is fine.
Thank you. Next question from Pedro at BlixGG.
Hi guys, commiserations on the series as well. I got a question for CNED. There's been plenty of anticipation about how you would fare with this team ahead of lock-in, and then you guys, and then you specifically, have managed to do that, taking this team to the semifinals overall. And so how much have you seen your progression with the rest of the team throughout this competition, and how will you take that forward to the EMEA League?
I didn't understand the question.
How have you evolved in our team?
Do you like me?
Yeah. Is it a question? Yes.
No, I mean,
No.
how you feel yourself inside
Ah,
the team?
I mean, I think you should ask other players. Like, I can't see myself from third person, how I progress, how I'm doing. I don't know. I think our teammates should answer, not me. But if you ask me, I think I'm doing my best, I can say.
Oh, well, in that case, can I ask for everyone else to see how they have viewed their progression with CNET?
I think the biggest difference in CNET is in this team, he doesn't have to be the star always. Like, he can also do his job and win matches. So I think that's the biggest improvement I've seen from him, that he understands his role and the goal of the rounds, what he needs to do, and he doesn't need to win every round for us, and he doesn't need to carry, right? Obviously, he can do it and he does it, but just understanding his role a bit more is what he has improved on a lot, I would say. So
Thank you. Next question from Diogo at VLRGG.
Yeah, this is for Xiao. You guys, everyone had a bit of a rough day today, but you put up pretty insane numbers throughout the whole tournament. I'm just looking to know if there was any, special off-season preparation that's allowed you to step up this much at Lock-in.
To be honest, it was one tip, but I wouldn't reveal it. But in general, like, my performance also dependent on my teammates, right? So they're doing good, and that's why I can play whatever I want, like on maps, pick whatever. Like, I have confidence when my team doing all those stuff. So it just, as Eric said, it was a bad day today, and yeah, it was not enough. But two close maps we had today.
Thank you. Next question from Scott at Dottie Sports.
Thank you. This question is for Angel. Of the EMEA, the handful of the handful of EMEA teams that were eliminated earlier in this tournament, Liquid, Giants, Heretics. Which of these do you think would you consider to still be like a favorite within EMEA? Liquid too, of teams that maybe didn't have a great showing at this tournament, but you still think will be contenders when it gets to EMEA League play.
Hard to say. I would say Vitality and Liquid can be like a good contenders in EMEA, and us and Fnatic, obviously.
Next question from Pedro BlixGG.
Yes, I got a question for Zepan. I'm curious as to know your thoughts as to your biggest takeaway from this event. Given that you've been in there in Brazil for nearly a month now, and so in your view, what would you say has been the biggest takeaway from competing in Lock-in, and then how will you take that forward for the EMEA League?
I think it's that it's a tough schedule. We have games every day and we have to practice every day. I think it's a good experience for us that we don't get exhausted from this, and we have a strong mentality to every day take a new game, take new practice and stuff. That's just strong mentality, I think.
Thank you very much. Final call for questions. That concludes our press conference today with Navi. Thank you very much for joining us.
thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the press conference. Today, we are joined by Fnatic coming off of their victory against NAVI. If you have any questions for the team, please use the Zoom hand raise feature. First question from Brandon at Esports GG.
Thank you. Congratulations on the win. I'll ask this to Coach Mini. Navi were also a possible favorite going into this tournament, in a lot of people's minds. Heading into this, you're going against another great coach. I got to ask you, did you think it was going to be kind of maybe a chess match against him? Like, what were the expectations versus the reality of the outcome?
I never really view it like coach versus coach. It's more like all the preparation we've done versus their preparation as like a collective group. Their collective group being Latex, assistant coach, Doombros, and Angel NGL, and ours being me, SRK, Anders, and Boaster. So I don't really see it on the day as like me versus Doombros. Like that's not really how it works, to be honest. Like even in timeouts, sometimes my timeouts can be awful and Jake comes up with a good idea, or vice versa, So but yeah, like it certainly was a chess match. I think they did do subtle changes to the way they played in anticipation of us, and we did subtle things in anticipation of them. So there was some mind games going on for sure.
Thank you. Next question from Pedro at Mice Esports.
Hi, Pedro from my Sports here. This question is for Bolster. Fnatic will face Loud in the finals tomorrow. What can we expect from this match, and what do you guys need to watch out the most against the Brazilian team?
Obviously, you can expect a very, very, very loud crowd. For each kill Loud get, I guess a loud crowd for Loud. And then essentially, I hope you're just going to hopefully see the same Fnatic as you've seen each day. Like every game, we're improving. We've had tough moments in a game, and we're able to kind of pull through and take the win. So we really want this trophy. We've worked hard, and we're ready. Like that's all we can do. Like we're confident, we're ready. And yeah, good night's sleep. I'm gonna pop on my bedtime story, and then good night.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next question from Michael at Upcomer.
Hi, this is for Boaster as well. After how close the first map was, how did it feel to have such a strong showing on Lotus, on Navi's map choice?
Yeah, honestly, I was a bit surprised Navi chose Lotus, I won't lie. They did say to me in the bar 2 nights ago, when I was going to get a key card, they said, Boaster. Oh, I'm not going to do the accent. That's Angel, by the way. He said, Boaster, don't try and play us on Lotus, bro. Let's do vetoes now. Don't play us on Lotus. Like, you can't go A and you can't go C, and you can't defend A and you can't defend C. And we're like, oh, okay, well, I guess we'll find out, I guess. And they picked it first. We were expecting them to pick Ascent. But lo and behold, we played Lotus, and every site was kind of on lock. Oh no, actually no. Attack side, we were just reading it fairly well, and we just had big rounds where we just showed up today. We just showed our consistent form that we've had, and we've only got one more day now, so might as well push for the last day too.
Angel also said he was thoroughly unimpressed with our fracture. So
yeah, he was thoroughly unimpressed. But he's only joking. Like,
he's a joker.
He's a joker.
Yeah. The context is he's joking every single time.
Yeah, Angel's all about
he's not a flame.
Games, the mind games. Yeah. You should pick Icebox, they said, and then they banned it today.
Thank you. Next question from Kushal at Sportskeeda.
Hey guys, my question is for Alfire. So for the next match, you'll be facing a second Brazilian roster in their home crowd. Last time you mentioned it's typically difficult for these teams to play at their home crowd because they are usually under a lot of pressure. But judging from Loud's performance, what are your thoughts on this?
I can say I'm not gonna feel pressure, and also they are not gonna feel pressure because crowd with them, and Loud is good team. You can't do the disrespect. I can say we want win. And this.
Okay, thanks.
Next question from Rabia.
Hello everyone, congratulations on the win. My question is open for everyone. You guys have been looking very confident and strong at Lock-in, and obviously you guys were confident coming into the semifinals as well. But did you guys expect that you will do a clean sweep? Like the result was insane.
I'm confident that Leo knows the answer to this.
What's the question?
Did you expect us to have a clean sweep so far?
Clean sweep. You mean this?
No maps dropped.
Tournament.
Mm.
The whole tournament.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm expecting us to win every map we play, or like a series. I mean, there's been many close maps. Like I wouldn't say it's clean. Like the Freya game, we could easily lost like Haven, and today it was 2 maps, 13-11. So even though we won every map, it's like a certain round can go their way, and we would have lost. So, I mean, not a clean sweep, I would say, but we're playing very good.
Thank you. And what was like your expectations coming out, against Navi? Obviously, they are a very strong team, but like 3-0 is just insane.
I think kind of like what Leo said, like it was a 3-0, but 2 of the maps were 13-11. And had they actually got the center split maybe earlier into the map pool instead of a Lotus, like it could have been like 13-11, 13-11, 13-11. Like it was a really close series, really, even though it was 3-0, if that makes any sense. A bit like the Sentinels vibe where we played Sentinels first grand finals, where like it was really, really close. Like, so respects to Navi, to be honest.
We'll take it though. We'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Thanks
Get
for
to go
coming.
home early.
Thank you. Thank
you.
you, and good luck for tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Next question from Declan at Deserto.
Hey, this question's for Boaster and anybody else at the table who's been to a grand final. Does this grand finals appearance really feel as fulfilling as the last time you went?
Of course. Like we as a team, the reason why we wake up every day and we go to scrims and try to be on time to scrims is because we want to win a trophy. So it doesn't matter what if it was 2 years ago or this year, or today, we still want to win that trophy. And I'd say we're more prepared now. We've had more losses, and if we don't win, we'll just try again for the next one. Like, to be fair, in my opinion, there's no difference between 2nd place and 12th, or 2nd place and I don't know what the brackets are now. 30th. Yeah, there's no place between that and that. No one cares about anyone under that. They only care about the winner. So that's what we're gonna try and do.
Was the question, does this one feel different to the first? What was the?
Oh, I have no idea.
Does it feel as fulfilling?
I think this one's far more fulfilling because 2 years ago the game was kind of new. We were able to abuse certain things about just the fact that we worked hard, and we were able to just like make goofy straps basically. Whereas now I feel like the game's matured much more to the point where like you can't, like everyone's really good now. Like there's so many good teams, there's so many good coaches. Like NA actually has coaches now. Like we played a grand final against a team that didn't have a coach. Like now it's a different ball game. So I think the achievements now mean a lot more than they did back then, in my opinion. And I think I'm really proud of the fact that like me, Dirk, and Boaster have been consistently in the top level for this long. Like there's not really any other team really that can really say that, I guess.
Thank you. Next question from Star Factory Sons of Chaos.
Hi guys, congrats for the victory. My question is for Boaster. You have reached the final without losing a map. How does the team feel about this? And do you think it could work against you in the final not having lost yet?
I think that's what today's focus is going to be on. Like when we're going into the next game, when we're going into tomorrow's game, there is a chance that we do lose a map, and because we haven't lost a map, we don't know what those kind of feelings are as our current roster. So the idea of preparation and preparing our mind to potentially have a lost map and being able to bounce from that is something that we always have to kind of keep focusing and keep practicing and just visualizing. But obviously we're here to win every map, and we do believe, like Leo said, that we are confident and we do believe that we can win. If we lose a map, we go next. Just like if we win a map, we go next. Like we don't focus on the past, we focus on the present and take the next one.
Thank you. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you. Is that Sons of from Latam?
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, man? What's going on?
Thank you.
Next question from Nicolas.
Hi guys, congrats for the win. My question is for Boaster. What was the most difficult part of this match?
I think it was like the little chess games that both teams were having. Like we'd start off with a certain game style and gameplay, and then they'd try and adapt to it and change out how they were going to play. So then we'd have to then adapt to that and change how we were going to play. And it was very difficult playing against their fracture defense comp. It felt like we couldn't really get in anywhere. But eventually, like we found little weaknesses, and then we just had, like I said, when we got Chronicle, Durka, Alfia, and Leo, and sometimes just a little bit myself, we do sometimes pull out rounds from the bag that we're not expected to win. And the 2v5, yes, against Furia, or today the Leo and Chronicle on Fracture running up B stairs, 2v4, 5, I don't even know. Like we're just pulling out big rounds because our players are so blooming good.
Thank you. Next question from Sage Esports Illustrated.
Hi, my question is for Boaster as well as Minnie if he wants to add in. But Boaster, you did an interview with Mitch Mann back when you're an unside player on Summon FC, and you said that was your dream to play against Angel. In 10 matches, you have a 7-3 head-to-head over him, and now are one series away from winning your first international VCT title. First, did you ever imagine you'd be in this position in your esports career? And what would it mean for you to finally get that major trophy after trying it in multiple different game titles?
Yeah, it's funny. Like 3 years ago, before Valorant came out, I didn't really know what I was going to do in life. Then it came out, and I was like, I'm going to try and go pro in this, I guess. And yeah, like I said, we eventually got signed, and then we were just wanting to improve and stay at the top, and hard work and dedication and upgrading of rosters, and here we are today. So yeah, playing against Angel. Nah, I'm not gonna give it. I was gonna be cheeky and give it, but I won't give it today. I'm a professional, mature adult. So playing against Angel, easy. No, well, I don't know how that happened. No, playing against Angel is always fun. I got a lot of respect for him as the fellow EMEA IGL. He's a lot older than me and has a lot more experience, and obviously he's also won in this game. So it's always fun playing against him. I always know it's going to be a hard game, and every hard game is a game where you can learn and improve more, and that's going to keep you at the top at the end of the day. All that experience and all that teamwork and struggles. Yeah, so I'm down for it. If he wants to go again for Tokyo, let's go. But first we got to qualify, obviously.
Thank you.
Next question from Raquel.
Hey guys, congratulations for the win. Are you guys listening?
Yep.
Okay. Congratulations for the win. The question is to anyone you want to answer. Does today's celebration after the win against NAVI have any meaning? And are you guys planning something special for the game against Loud?
Essentially the celebration, we couldn't really think of one, but I remember someone said Zipan in an interview said it was boring to play us because like EMEA versus EMEA. So what we did was Sue came up with an idea last night. She's like, why don't you just pretend to be asleep after the game? So what it is like we got like 3-0 or 3-1 or 3-2, good night, left, right, good night, and we're going to bed now. Like we take the win, we're going to bed. Sleeping like a baby.
Actually, it was true.
A little remark. Remark. He said that because it's boring to play because they were winning Fnatic 2 times on the stage, and like he was thinking that gonna be its easy third one, but
No,
unlucky
they
for
just
him.
win 1 time on the stage.
I mean,
gossip girl.
I mean, when we was like staying on Volcans, he said that we are underdogs this match. I mean, good luck to him. The next match is for against us
As
too.
for next celebrations, like we need to up our preparation because like we're struggling.
We got no ideas for tomorrow. I'm just thinking I just go.
So if you guys got any ideas before you ask us any questions, please let us know because we're struggling out here.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. We have a few questions in the room. We'll start here.
Hello, guys. Sorry about my English, is a bit rusty. My name is Mariano Corteza from ESPN. Booster, you can choose who to answer the question. Which is the key to win against Loud in the final? Yes.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Thank you.
I'm gonna give this question to Dark. Dark.
I don't know, win some rounds, don't fall under pressure of the crowd. They're a great team, but we also are. I mean, obviously we're in the grand final, so I think if we prepare well and we play well our situations and just play together like we did past like few games, I think we're gonna do good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My question is for Bolster. Loud is the current world champion, and you guys haven't dropped a single map here in Lock-in. Who are the favorites for the final tomorrow?
I think it's hard to say who the favorites are. Obviously, Loud have experience. 3 of their players have experience in lifting a trophy. We've only got one with Chronicle. Unless you count Superdome, then we're all looking pretty good right now, other than Alfia. But Alfia, have you won a trophy on LAN yet?
What?
Have you won a trophy on Turkish LAN?
Trophy?
Oh, never mind. No, yeah. What I'm saying is like we don't know who's gonna win. However, we're just gonna prepare as always, go into the game, and we're gonna try our best. You know, if we lose, we lose. Who cares? If we win, great. I get to lift a trophy and flex my muscle.
I care if you lose.
Okay, Alfia cares if we lose. So that's great. That's the sort of fighting spirit I want to see from my young superstar Sentinel. So
They take me a cup on the Turkey. These Brazilian guys.
yeah, they
and
did
I need to
actually.
take right now.
Oh, actually, that's true. In Turkey, they won it. So in Brazil, we can take it back. There's some drama for you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next question from Jesus at Sentinella.
Hello guys, first of all, nice to meet you. My name is Jesus Alfaro and I covered for Sentinel LP. Congratulations for your victory, and the question is open for everyone. So, what skill you want to highlight in the next match against Loud?
What was the question? Sorry, what skill?
What skill you want to highlight in the next match against Loud?
I think skill wise, I want to out IGL Sadak. Like I wanna have a good battle with him mentally in the chess game of Valorant. So that's my individual skill / goal. If not, then I'm gonna come in like a young raw mechanical aim god and one tap everyone. But I don't think that's the case. So I'll stick to my IGLing.
Thank you and congratulations, and look for tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Next question from Scott at Dot Esports.
Thank you. I have a question for Durka. A big focal point coming into this tournament was seeing how some of the top chamber players from last year adapted to this new meta. Compared to some of the other top names from last year, like Artis and Ye and Cryocells, you've done very well in adapting to this new meta and maintaining your position at the top of the scoreboards. What's something you've been doing during this off season to, or what do you believe you've been doing differently or better than some of these other players in order to prepare for this sort of new era of Valorant?
It felt like going back to Duelist because before Chamber I was like Duelist playing Jet and Race, so it's like back to doing like my original job, and it actually feels like way more natural than I expected. Like I just feel like entering is what I have to do, kind of like instead of doing other roles, which I think I've been doing pretty well, and just focusing most on entering instead of like oping or getting kills or diffing somebody. I just focus like on doing my job and working out pretty well, I think.
Next question from Brandon at Esports GG.
Thank you. I'll ask this to Chronicle. Angel said kind of the placement didn't really disappoint him for this tournament. He felt that it would be more scary to win and not have anything to work on. So as another player, like a lot of the NAVI players who has hoisted a trophy, I have to ask you, did you feel that at all after your first trophy victory? And do you kind of feel that bittersweetness at all here? Like maybe the only way to go is down once you reach the top if you do potentially win lock-in?
I mean, I don't care about trophy or any other things related to the like win. My whole mindset was built on I just want to play the game. I just want to be the best in the match, or I would just want to play on 100%, and that's it. I don't care about the win unless we are win. So for me, every game is is some kind of experience, and I can take a lot from every game I playing on LANs. And I can agree with Angel that maybe if you're like winning, like you don't have enough time to improve yourself, and you need to go like more for next matches. But I think it's not the case about me, obviously, and I can say more than. I mean, that's simple.
Thank you. Next question from Nicolas.
Okay, this is for Chronicle. Loud have an extra day of rest. Do you think that influences you during the games tomorrow?
Can you repeat again?
Loud have a extra day of rest. Yes. Do you think that influences you during the games tomorrow?
I mean, I was always speaking with any other people about that our bracket is kind of unlucky for us in terms of time because we don't have any breaks, or we have much smaller breaks than it was like in alpha bracket or at the top of Omega 1. But I don't feel that it will some kind of I think it will not affect us at all. I mean, we are still prepared a lot better than I think it was like at the start of this year, and I think we can show a great fight, even though Loud have advantage and time against us. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna do all our best to win tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you. Final question from Rabia.
Hello again. You guys asked if we have something to give to you guys for tomorrow, and I do have a tip for you. Before you guys start your practice, all of you guys should spend 10 to 15 minutes and keep saying Loud is expected to win this event on repeat.
That's a good idea.
All right. Well, on that note, we will end the press conference. Thank you very much, Fnatic, for joining us. Congratulations, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you. Bye-bye.